All right, we are back with day 4 of our Oxycore run, and we are just going to go ahead and grab our horse. Grab our horse. We'll take the dark horse. Well, I don't know. That crazy horse looks pretty good. Let's take that. And then let's check what we have equipped. We will put on our ladle and our snow globe. Swap this over to the gold detective badge. That takes time, apparently. All right, let's see. We'll do the chateau desk. Let's leave those for now. Not sure we actually need to digitize anything just now. Let's head over to the love tunnel. Enter the tunnel and then fight the enforcer. Let's grab the earrings. Fight the engineer. And we'll just do the open heart surgery once again. Let's take this sucker out. And we'll take the chocolate. Let's get that borrowed time. And use that. That takes us up to 77. All right, we're going to head on over to our thinking chair. Our thanks garden. And we'll use all those. Let's bring up our item manager. Okay. Question is it worth making a gravy boat just for 2 places in the crypt? I think that'll probably save us more than 4 turns, right? Well, we'll do it anyway, and we'll just see what happens. Let's do some stuffing fluffers, and we'll create and use 5 of those. All right, let's grab a taco shell from the friendly neighborhood Degrassi No Bakery and Hardware Store. And we'll summon our pants. Our elemental alignment doesn't really matter at this point, but I'll go with spooky since we're going to do some crypt action later. We'll do each of those things and a taco shell. All right, let's put our pants on. All right, we're going to need to fight a pirate to get that pirate outfit, so we're going to have to time spin that. So let's head to our inventory, and while we're in here, let's switch this back to regeneration. And then we'll go to our time spinner, and there we go. we are going to travel to a recent fight, and we are going to do a chatty pirate will work. Kill that sucker. Alright, let's just put that god lobster on for the moment. Actually, no, let's not do that. I don't want to play with that right now. Don't know what it does anyway, but I got a plan. Let's head over here to the hidden office building. We don't need pastes today, so let's just run away. I guess we could have macro meteorite that guy too. Oh, oops. We'll do that one more time. There we go. All right, let's use a turkey blaster. Just one. All right, let's pull up the guide. And we'll just see what our calculate the universe values are looking like. Let's plug that in real quick here. Return to the hidden office building. Let's just go ahead and stomp that guy. Run away. We have 13 runaways that we can use. Could have used another turkey blaster as well, but I'd rather save the spleen space just in case. All right, there we go. We got that other spirit taken care of. So we could save a turkey blaster and use it on the top floor of the pyramid still. Or we can use some free runs to burn that delay as well. Let's see. Yeah, you know, we might as well just make a stuffing fluffer out of that. Get rid of a few more of those hippies. And we could do some port scan stuff to get the lobster frogman, but we'll just fax him in. We'll go on up to the VIP lounge, visit that fax machine, and receive a fax. And we got a lobster frogman, predictably. So let's use that. And let's kill that guy. There we go. We got our 5th barrel of gunpowder, and we can now use our other calculate the universe. All right, let's take a peek and see which daily affirmation we got. Superficially interested. Might as well use that and use our incredible self-esteem to extend it. All right, let's close this out. Let's use a flask full of hollow. We only really need to use one. That should be enough. Could go do our Snow Joe fights, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Let's put on our XO skeleton and our Frat Warrior fatigues. and skedaddle on over to the island. Turn in our rock flyer quest. Turn in our barrels of gunpowder. Head over here, grab the quest for the filth worms, and then let's head to the hatching chamber. Do hugs and kisses. We'll shattering punch that guy. Use next chamber. Hugs and kisses. Gingerbread mob hit. Use that. Hugs and kisses, and this time we'll go ahead and kill that guy. And then let's go to the Queen's Chamber and let's take her out. Alright, let's hit the stand, and then let's return to the stand. Gonna switch to our tot. Gonna hit our mummy trunk. Right there. And we're gonna dress our tot up as the captain. Let's go to the nunnery. We're at 10 to 15 turns before working on our buffs. Let's first go to our work shed and let's drive observantly. Bump that meat drop up a little. Do we have the, we did the meat smith's consult last night, right? Meet the meat. Yep, okay. What is our mood set to? We are set to level 13 plus combat. Let's switch it to level 13 minus combat. We'll switch this over to our half a purse. Put on our love earrings and our gold detective badge. Okay, that takes us up to 940. Let's see if we're missing anything obvious before we do some wishing. We got enough for sweet synthesis and we can bust a move. And we already used a couple spleen hits, so we might as well do that sweet synthesis. All right, that gets us up to 1410. And let's see what that brings us to. 6 to 9 turns. All right, and we have an abundance of wishes. So we may as well bump it up a little bit more. We'll get a frosty effect. And we'll do sinuses for miles. As in the old-fashioned measurement of distance. All right, it takes us down to 5 to 7, which is pretty decent. Let's hit them thar hills. There's number 1. Number 2, it takes up 34,000 recovered. Number 3, about halfway there. So probably got to take 6 turns. Almost 3/4 of the way. 1 turn to go. All right, that is done. So now we just have to finish the war. 25 turns or so. Let's switch to our space jellyfish. And let's go ahead and get that glamour. Put on our barrel hoop earring. I'm going to swap back to our snow globe. And let's step onto the battlefield. Alright, I don't feel like clicking through each of these, so we got 1 turn on the battlefield so far. Just going to set this at 24 and let it rip. and just to keep an eye on that HP to make sure we don't get beaten up. What we'll probably do is we have to do the desert still, so once we are finished here, we'll wrap up the hidden city, we'll make the Staff of Ed, and then we'll digitize a witch's piece before we hit the desert, and that should shave down a couple of turns while we're exploring. Alright, we are getting there. We're at 16. Alright, we got 5 jellies. Let's swap this out real quick. You know, that might be fun. Or we could try to get some booze things for later. Let's just do this and see what happens. And we probably got a few turns left here, so let's just hit begin again. Oh, we had 2 turns left. Alright. Okay, so before we go kill this guy, let's visit the quartermaster. And let's sell some stuff. I'm going to keep those and that. And let's sell. And we'll sell a couple of those. Let's buy some gauze garters. That's definitely more than we need, but, you know, whatever. Double check that they're showing up in our inventory, and they are. Alright, so let's head back to the island, the hippie camp. Let's confirm that we do, in fact, want to kill this guy. There we go. He is taken care of. We'll go to the ziggurat. Let's take this guy out. There we go. Alright, time to assemble the Staff of Ed. We'll create that. And then let's start putting on some sensible gear. And we're going to swap that snow globe out for a UV resistant compass. Swap that to a reanimated reanimator. And it doesn't really matter which one we digitize, but I'm going to do the bishop this time. And I'm going to digitize and wink. And then I'm going to wipe him out. And that will get us a little bit of booze for aftercore. Switch back to that lobster. And we'll hit the arid extra dry desert. Okay, so we're just going to spend 10 turns here until we are out of ultra hydrated. And those free fights from the bishop should give us exploration without costing us an adventure of the ultra hydrated effect. Let's actually bring this up to our effects pane. Whoops. Four more to go until we need to visit the. And as you can see, we did not lose a turn of ultra hydrated there. Two more turns here until we have to go get hydrated again. All right, there we go. So now we're going to assemble a clover. Since we don't have love bugs, we have to get hydrated. I think there are only like 120 million meat right now in the mall, but I only have like 50 million meat saved up because I spent a bunch a while ago. So yeah, not an option. Okay, so we're going to continue on here, and we should be may not even need that next bishop, but we will get probably our bishop from our wink before we finish here. We'll see. But those free fights will help in the pyramid as well because they help advance the counter there. All right, so we want to get our exploration up to 40%, and we want to get all those manual pages. Orchid blood. What? Oh. That's cool, I guess. All right, we only need 2 more manual pages, and but we still have 5 turns here until we have our exploration up high enough, so we're going to just keep on going. Question is, are we going to get 2 more manual pages in the next 3 turns? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so we have all those. So let's do 2 more turns here. That'll get us up to 40. And we have that bishop coming anytime here. Anytime now. Okay, we're at 40%, so let's get that compass off. Or rather, remove the compass. We don't have to actually pleasure the compass. And we'll head over here to the oasis. And so what I'm going to do here is we're trying to get the drum machine and the stone rose, and we should probably pump up our item drops a bit. Is it even loading? Well, let's just see if we can do this still. We're going to want our item drops up for the rats as well. So let's go ahead and just do that. And we probably have enough to do some candy glasses, I would think. We do, so we're going to make those as well. And that has us up to 345. All right, let's hit the oasis. And we don't care about that rolling stone, and we don't care about that oasis monster. There's the blur. Let's just kill him. Got our drum machine. There's a swarm of scarab beetles. Let's go ahead and if we can find it. Wait. Oh, it's highlighted right now. I'm all like, where's the disintegrate? So we got a mojo filter just in case we, for some reason, need to remove a bit. That's only going to take away 1, but sometimes that is all that matters. All right, there's that stone rose. Let's hit this area and turn in all of that crap. Think I found all the missing pages of your book, mister. And let's use those pamphlets. And then go ride a worm. There's the pyramid. All right, so our combat encounters are at -26. Let's maximize that. We can do each of these. Oh, you know what? We probably could have made a Carpy for a back. And that would have helped with the Nummy quest as well. Oh well. I think we did okay at that anyway. All right, so we're at 31. Let's switch over to our stomping boots, and we still have 9 runs. So let's hit the pyramid, and we're going to go to the upper chamber. And we're going to just run away from every combat on the upper chamber. And hopefully with the minus 31, we should get at least a couple, maybe not, crumbling wooden wheels. Well, there's one. There's two. And there we go, that's unlocked. Let's head over to the campground, fuel up our vehicle. I guess we're not driving up Zero anymore. So let's do that and then fuel it up once again. And let's head over here. We are going to that thing doesn't have very good item drops. That's a nice title. Let's hit the middle chamber. And there's our tomb rats. So let's use Tango Rat Tails, which we only have one for some reason. And we'll funk sling that with a time spinner. And then we'll stuffed and weapon. And that takes us up to 5. 3 ratchets and 2 wheels. There's our next bishops that will advance. Our delay counter. We'll do a bumper on the asp. What an asp hole. Trank dart the tomb servant. And then let's kill that rat. We'll return to the middle chamber. We need 3 more, and our doggy should be showing up with some ratchets pretty quick here. Okay, maybe not. Bad dog. Bad dog. There he is. All right, and that's all those. So let's hit the control room, and we're going to do the 3-4-3 combo. That's 3. Let's go down. And then we'll return. Go do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going down again. And then let's go back to the control room. And let's do 3 more. All right, we just unlocked the way to... Oh, you know what? It doesn't want us to do it just yet. Let's consume some consumables. All right, and then we'll try that again. And so we're just going to basically pound away at Ed. We're just going to pound him repeatedly until he can't take it anymore. Yep, he's almost there. There we go. We finished him off. Let's go back to the council. And all we got left to do is wrap up the crypt. So let's go ahead and put on our gravy boat. And then we'll create a we'll summon Smithness, and then we'll create a louder than bomb. Did we use up all of our snook bombs and darts? That's the question, isn't it? Okay, we had 2 snook bombs and a tennis ball, so we actually didn't even need that, and we had a louder than bomb still. Let's real quick fix that dude's title for him. There we go. Let's close out the guide. Another satisfied customer. All right, so we're gonna head over here. Go to the niche. Go to the niche. There's our next bishop. And then back to the niche, and let's banish this lich. You know what, let's save those, and let's do our next Snoke Bomb. Alright, let's wipe out this dirty old lich. We don't need those urns, so we're going to just turn away. We're going to turn away. Turn away. I guess we could always switch to our plus combat mood and see if that helps at all. Alright, those urns are starting to earn a bit of ire from me. Alright, that guy's wiped out, and we just need one more. Alright, here comes the boss battle. Alright, let's double check our item drop capability. I guess we could do that. And we'll do that and that. And we might as well do that and that. Do that. Okay, all that stuff's good, but I don't think we need to do the witches thing just yet. I might want to save that for later. Alright. We'll go back to the Nook, or to the Nook for the first time. We're going to leave those skulls alone because we don't need those. And we're going to hopefully get an evil eye from every single one of these guys. And we're going to use those eyes. It's no surprise it causes each one to reduce the evilness by 5s. There we go. There's another one. And if we keep that up, we only need 2 more. And maybe our dog will be good and give us some evil eyes before we get to that point. Probably not. Usually gives them to me right when I'm ready to get to the boss. What unitard? Okay, there's the giant skeleton. Kill him. And there's the heart of the Kerpt. So let's wipe out the boner Dagon real quick. Yes. Whoops. I don't think we can digitize him anyway. There we go. Let's go ahead and use that chest. And I'm pretty sure we still need a skeleton key, so we'll take care of that. All right, we are sitting at 14 adventures remaining. Let's go ahead and increase that to 20. Ancestral Recall and Island. And actually, we have one spleen space. Let's summon Smithsness, and let's use that handful of smithereens as well. I know I was saving space for that armored prawn, but I highly doubt we're going to need that for initiative. Let's do Ancestral Recall twice. Alright, it takes up to 21 adventures. Should be enough to finish this. Should be more than enough, really. Let's see what contests we have. Speed, Moxie, and Cold. Alright, so let's switch over to Oily Worm. And let's bring up our Maximizer. We could probably just use Wishes for the whole thing, but that's lazy. And we're never lazy. Alright, let's just equip all. Just equip it all. And we'll terminal enhance. That looks good. We'll take one of those. I'll have that. And maybe some of that. One of those sounds good too. Wait, I don't think we can use that. Oh, we probably can. Yeah, let's take one of those. And that all looks good as well. We'll hit all that. That should be plenty to get our initiative up to score as the second person. Yeah, we're at 602. So we could do this, and that's going to double it to 1200. That seems like it's a bit much, right? But we already hit it, so too late now. Once you hit it, you can't take it back. And so there's Fastest Adventurer, and now let's just not fool with this too much. We'll go over here, and we're going to do... This one looks good. 212 to all stats. Now let's up our Moxie just a bit. We'll equip all of that. Each of those. That should be good enough to get us up to where we need to be. There, yeah, we managed to get it up. So let's head over here. And let's turn that in. And oh, lo and behold, we are number 2. Imagine that. Now we're going to do cold damage, and this one should be easy. Even without this equipment here. We got Beard Freeze, Icy Glare. Cast both of those. Let's go ahead and just put that on. That's going to take us up to 50. And that's good enough. At this point, we could just do Bend Hell. And now we are at 100. If we really wanted to, we could eat that toad also, I guess. Let's enter the contest. So now we entered it, and we entered as number 2. So, swap back to some reasonable stuff. And I'm just going to put that lobster back on just because I'm having so much fun with that thing. And let's, might as well put our snow globe back on just in case we get something awesome. The Pantogram pants. And that barrel hoop earring is looking pretty good today. We'll put on those cowboy boots as well. And let's just take a little soak in the hot tub. There we go. There we go. All right, let's take out the Whirling Dervish. Tasmanian Dervish? Whatever the hell he's called. It's called? Rad-ish. Moxie plus 25. Oh, so you're sort of rad. Rad-ish. Ha. Alright, let's beat Sean Connery the way he would beat... You know, I'm not going to finish that joke. Sometimes they need to be hit. Is that what he says? Alright, so we took care of Mrs. Freeze as well. That was not even a challenge, so we're going to head down here. Let's meet up with Frank. Let's do it, Frank. Not that. I mean, defeat the sorceress. Jesus, Frank. Let's put on our leg warmers and our love earrings and our candy corn costume, and that should be more than enough to allow us to easily survive the hedge maze. So we're going to hit this, and we're just going to ignore what Frank says. He doesn't know what he's talking about anyway. We're going to escape the maze, and let's go to the tower door. And we should have all the keys, unless I screwed up somewhere, which, you know, happens every single run anyway. Just usually not right here. And then we'll disappear the door. Let's go to the tower level 1. Let's go to the tower level 1, and we'll use that beehive because the Wellskin's allergic to bees. Upper meat drops, which are at 280 right now, so we don't really need much. And heck, we'll just equip all that stuff. Oh, except that white collar, because F that. We'll put on our barrel hoop earring instead of that crap. And that takes us up to 700% meat drops. That should be enough to defeat that wall of meat in one turn. Let's stuffed micro weapon. There you go. And we have the boning knife, right? Well, we'll find out. Let's just hit it. There we go. We do have the boning knife. Good thing. Otherwise, we would have had to use Garbage Nova, which would have been just fine. All right. We'll just break that mirror. I don't feel like looking into it today. And let's start swapping some of this stuff over. Do our Kremlin's greatest briefcase. Let's do the world's best adventure sash. And we'll dual wield with our fish hatchet. Hatchimal, whatever it is. Alright, let's we'll just do the hot tub again. I guess we could do the nunnery to try to get more MP, but I think 428 is fine. We don't use any for this battle anyway. So we're going to just funk sling some gauze garters at this sucker. This mother sucker. There we go. And amazingly, we won. Imagine that. All right, let's hit the nuns. I mean, visit the nuns. I'm not advocating violence against nuns. And then we'll go to the sorcerer's chamber, and we'll first micro that witch. It's because she's a sorceress, you know. Another word for that is witch. We're going to use stuffed, and let's take a meteor shower, might as well. And we'll use weapon, and right, you got ugly fast, wow. We'll do stuffed first this time, then micro, then meteor shower. And then we'll just hit weapon, just spam weapon of the Apostle Lord, just keep hitting it. There we go. And of course the sausage we don't have to worry about. And there we go, we've finished. We got 9 turns left. And once we break that prism, we'll have an empty stomach and liver. So we got instant karma for being level 13. We got the plexiglass pocket watch, which looks okay. And some Breathtastic premium canned air. Those will look nice in my display case. Alright, let's go back to her chamber. Oh, looks like we ruined her chamber. We just blew it apart. And then let's free the king. And our little snapshot's going to run, but we'll see what happens after that. Wasn't keeping track of how many turns we were at total, so the suspense. All right, we did it fast enough to get the instant karma from the king. You did the whole thing so quickly. The universe is almost undoubtedly as appreciative of your efficiency as I am of your efforts. How nice. You know, it'd be great if we had stuff to use that on, you know, like to discard it and get the karma, but I guess I could just use it as a spleen item. All right, 440. 440. Not bad. Let's see what we were at last time, because I already forgot how many turns we did last time. Last time was 449. So we cut it by 9 turns. Not a whole lot to cut it by, but we did it one day faster. As you may have guessed, adding another day on there does make it a little easier. We would have had extra stuff from our garden and so on and so forth, blah, 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 etc. And so what's that going to put us at once this updates? We are going to be number 17. Ooh, we just barely edged out Catechus on it. Yep. I'm sorry. She's going to be doing another run soon, though. For those of you who are a member of our clan, she will be making a written guide for doing an Oxycore run that will probably be helpful to those of you who are trying to do those runs and are in our clan. Since, you know, you can just refer to that without having to search for certain parts in my video or hoping that you have all the same stuff that I do. So anyway, that is it. That is our Oxycore run done in 4 days. That's how you do it when you have most of the recent items in the month. 3 more of those to go, and we'll see how we end up placing on those, but I won't be doing any videos on the following Oxycore runs because you've already seen it. Nobody wants to see that again, right? All right, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.